Alright everybody, Dr. Professor Cheeseburger back with a new game, Xenogears. This is what the creators at Squaresoft were originally going to have be Final Fantasy VII before they realized this is a really dark story for a Final Fantasy game. So, we're going to dive right into a new game. Now, I will say, there is a fair amount of reading in this game. It's a lot of fun. We're going to go ahead and watch this, though. But there's a lot of story in this game, and that's one thing I love, is a good story. And this whole cutscene, for quite a while in this game, does not make any sense. Because you're like, oh, this is like a space age game, right? No, not really. It's not. Don't really understand, but eventually you will. And even then, it can be very confusing. But I think gameplay in this, great. I think combat is really, really good and requires a fair bit of strategy. But of course, the story does get quite involved.
This is an emergency. Level 1 alert.
Omega-1 restarting. Alpha-1 genome restructuring.
Confirming exon replacement.
Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha-1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain!
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts. Confirming. No good, nothing happened. Omega-1, they are attacking. We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system Faust has been accessed, and its phase space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode.
Alpha-1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input, coordinate NX128, EZ061, the main planet.
Damn, so they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room.
I don't think they're going to get to you. They're a little busy right now being dead. Pretty sure it's saying over and over, ye shall be as gods.
See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
So,
Evacuate the ship immediately.
this game has a lot of themes from, if you don't know about the Bible, like there is a lot in this game from it. I mean, as you saw, first line, you know, I am the Alpha and the Omega. That's from the Bible. This part, I don't know what it is. There's a lot going on here. Very dramatic. Basically what happened is something took over the ship, killed everybody trying to escape, so he just blew it up to try to prevent it from getting any further. And by everybody, I mean everybody except this woman. Who is naked. it's just her staring at the sky. We're not going to see that. It's fine. See, now it goes down to this planet. As, you know, some wars are. You just kind of forget and you're just like, I don't just hate that guy. Let's just keep fighting. The ethos. Basically, the ethos showed up and started helping both sides and finding really powerful machines. Instead of just gun shooting at people. Gears. Where do we find these deep underground? Giant fighting robots? Where are those things at under Earth, right? And Kislev. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but whatever. Jubbler. Jubbler just decided to show up and help Ave. So this Jubbler force was powerful, apparently. Why did they back off? I will say now, graphics on this game are not top-notch. Compared to Legend of Legaia, these are actually kind of worse. You know. Like, you'll see. See? But this was when, at the time, they were Squaresoft, not Square Enix. Squaresoft was in a period where games had to be, from Greenlight, had to be finished in 2 years. So a lot of these games suffered a lot of cut content, a lot of setbacks and things like that, because they only had 2 years to develop. They have since changed, but you see a lot of games like this suffer in graphics and content. You're like, wait, this doesn't make sense. Why isn't this seems like it should be a part of the game, but it's not. And here we are, Faye. C10. Why are we staring at this little scene here? Usually when you see the zoom in, that means we're going to something else. This is one of those games I would love to see a remaster or a remake of. Just because there's so much cut in it. And I think it's got a good story where it's like, I think even a modern audience would be able to appreciate it. Alright, so instead of just running around, going to what I need to be going to. I'm going to show you that there's a lot to find in this game. Took your hidden money, 200 G's. Spiderweb. Why do we need that? It'll be a while before that gets apparent. Alright. I think that's it down here. I've played this game a number of times as well. Could go talk to them, but let's talk to this guy. Good old Dan. Doesn't seem like he likes Timothy. I don't really know how old he is, but he can't be that old, right? Like 8, 7, something like that. Up with him, indeed. Oh. That's true. Never a fun time when it's dealing with a kid who doesn't like him. Hey, look at this. This is a well. You want to see something fun? Yeah, I jumped in it. Why did I do that? That's why. Found a weird item, and they made a pun about a well. But I'm not done, we're going back in. Why would I do it a second time? Because they're not done making puns and rewarding you for putting up with their puns. I'm not even kidding. See? There it is again. But we're going right back in. Sometimes you gotta come at it from the right angle or something. But there is one more pun, in case you didn't realize it. Yeah. There it is. Well, well, well. Thank you for that, developers. That was classic. Let's go ahead and equip some of that. See, I could have defense, or I could have power. We're gonna go with power. The other stuff, well, the weird item. What is the weird item, actually? I think it's something we can sell. Yep, it's an eyeball. It's an eyeball. You can sell eyeballs. Because, you know, eyeballs are what's up for, or what's good for selling. Okay, so there's one item in this game that you can get from this guy, and you have to get it now, pretty much. So, let's talk to him. Yep, we're gonna pay this guy 50G to play rock, paper, scissors. Why? Well, he's got a special reward for us. I feel like him turning this way at us is him actually trying to look at us and say we're amateurs. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, here we go. What am I doing? 1, 2, rock. Ooh, rock, huh? Let's go with paper. Gotcha. I have no idea what a Caprino is. I don't know if I want to know. I don't think this is one of those you can run out and save. I think it's... if you leave, you'll have to start over. There's like a rhythm to get the first 3 or 4, and then the last one is kind of chance, I think. Oh, he did rock again. See if Pete. Oh, I should have done scissors. I knew it too. Hey, tying means we're not losing yet. Yes, got him. Okay, so he did paper. Are you ready to rock? They love their puns in this village, apparently. They love them so much, they somehow made the well sing and give you an item for putting up with it. Let's do scissors. Ooh. Yep, that was my fault. Yep. Gonna keep doing it. This is the most annoying part of this game. I just didn't even get one round yet. Alright, let's go see what's in this basement and see if we can take anything. Let's say I like it. I don't know what else. Yeah. I think you get something good if you say I like it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. 120G, I'll take that all the time. Alright. Let's see, do you have any advice to take down your husband? Nothing? So, in this game, you can actually just walk away from people. It's funny, because if I go downstairs, it'll just end the conversation. If I could walk out of here, I would. But, I think you have to leave to reset him. And then, no, I don't want to do that yet. Nope. Let's go in here, because I know there's something else. Gotta talk to this guy. No problem, boy. No, go for it. Hit. Okay, so this item takes a really long time to become something more than what it is. A mermaid here. It takes a really long time. I don't think there's anything up here, actually. Except we can go out on the roof. We could talk to that kid, but I don't think anything comes of that. So let's just jump off the roof. Yeah, you can jump pretty high in this game. I think this is the item shop. a lot of times you can just walk away from people, huh? Yeah. The only shop in town. A lot of shops are only going to have these items. You got your usual HP, EP, which is basically your MP, both, and your tent, basically. I'm not going to get anything now, because eventually I'll go face that guy again. But I don't think there's anything in this building. This is... yeah, that's... yep. Alright, so I've done a full circle of the village. Let's do what we're supposed to do now. Oh wait, did I go in here? Is this the guy's house? No. This is... in a lot of these kind of games, you'll have a house or an area where there's a tutorial bunch of people. This is that house. This guy will explain the save point, but we're not going to talk to him because it's easy. Once you're at a save point, you go save. You just have to hit file. One thing in this game is that when you go to save at specific parts of the game, yeah, it just has Lahan Village. But, as you can see, there's other things for different parts of the game. Depending on where you are, what you're doing, all that fun stuff. So it kind of helps you remember. If it's been a while, you can just say, oh, that's what I'm doing. If you don't have a good memory, well, you know, whatever. I don't think you actually have to talk to this kid. But we're going to. Jealousy. Oh my gosh, that's your sister, dude. What the heck? Let's indulge him. Why not? That's the spirit, Faye. Just run off with her. Faye's a good guy. Alright, now let's go to this house. Yes. That's right. That's right. I'm the main character. Do you not see my unique appearance? You don't say no to the main character. In most things. Wedding dress, huh? Okay. Uh-oh. ... This is getting awkward. Bragging. Faye, always willing to jump in and help. Dr. Uzuki. Guess who's gonna do it for you? Faye, of course. What, you don't want a 7 or 8-year-old kid who's got a lot of spirit running up the mountain, grabbing camera equipment, and then running back down with it? Man after my own heart right here. He's looking forward to eating some food. Uh-oh. Satan. But is it the same guy we saw in the first scene? Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? What's she gonna say? I'm sure he's thought about it. It is not nothing, Alice. We know what you were thinking. Told him. You could have said something. Our boy Faye would have at least heard you out, probably. But, whatever. Alright. Let's see. I think we can go up here. Oops. I think I went the wrong way. Yep. Oh, I went to the wrong map. It's not a bad thing. I'll just do this. But I think there was a way to get there from the village to where you don't have to do this. Our first battle. How are we going to fight those things? Like this. Alright. You've got your triangle attacks, which only do 1, and your squares, that take up 2 attacks. Then you got your 3s, which are your death attacks. Super powerful. But it does go way down in accuracy. Up jerky. Heals, it's a healing item that you can use outside of battle. Okay, so this doesn't, I don't think this really does more than add a little bit of extra dialogue later and also make your climb up the mountain a little tougher. So of course we're going to do it. Because now that thing is going to be on our heads the whole time. I'm serious. Until we get to the top of the mountain, it's on our heads. Let's see. And then you've got this. It's going to do that every so often. There's nothing we can do except get to the top of the mountain. So eventually, you get death blows by using attacks regularly. Like using triangles, squares, and X's unlock more attacks over time and as you level up. Some attacks you cannot get until you reach a certain level. Actually, all of them. Give up, you blue chicken thing. So there's the top of the mountain. There's a couple of chests around here, and then there's another item that's not going to make a whole lot of sense. So we also have this, some chi. Everybody else that we get will have something different there. For Faye, it's called chi. Guided shot. So we can attack from way over here. Did we need to do that? No, but I wanted to show it off. So back to those death blows. The only way to use them is to use something and then hit X. So like triangle X. But that's only 4. Eventually you can get 4 attacks, 5 attacks, 6, and then finally end at 7. That kid's going to tell us about the big jump, which is running and jumping. So you can jump a little bit further. Now we're on a rickety bridge. Go down here. Always useful. Another little battle. Let's get to level 2, shall we? Oh yeah. Combos. We can't really use that yet because we don't have any death blows. But it requires AP. How do you get AP? Don't use all your attack. But again, for now, it does nothing for us. We don't have anything to use it. Here we go, level up. And you get to see all the stats that get boosted. It's kind of cool, kind of cool. Get a whole lot of money there. Nope, not that tree. Nope. Sometimes if you see yourself stop like that, it's because it's kind of a mandatory fight. Meaning you're not going to be able to go forward unless you fight this one. It happens quite a bit throughout the game, actually. Jerky. It's not happening, chicken thing. There it is. Spider. No way. Why did we get a spider? It's another one of those items that don't really do anything for you until later in the game. Here we are, Seitan Uzuki's house. Now, real quick, here we go. Nice little sign. Cool, kind of cool, right? But here's a little egg. I have no idea what this means. I mean, stop the injections, you quack, but I don't know what the first part is. The shiny forehead? I accidentally discovered that, and it makes me laugh even though I have no idea what's being said. Alright, but I think today we're going to end this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more of this game, we'll go ahead and keep going on it. So anyway, thanks for watching.